Hi friends, a very warm welcome to all of you. Wishing you all a very happy Navratri. Hope everyone is showered with the blessings of Goddess Durga in this Navratri. In my previous videos, I have explained the laws of universal energy, and in totality, there are 12 universal laws of energy, and I have covered two, that is the universal law of attraction and the universal law of vibration. Today I would be going through the third topic, that is the universal law of divine oneness. I'll explain it. I'll give a little introduction what it means. The law of divine oneness explains, or it means, that we are all connected to one source. Everything we do affects the collective consciousness of the entire universe. That is why when we contribute to others and in some way make their lives better, it gives us the highest joy. It teaches that it is better to give than to receive, and that is because when we give, when we share what we have, it makes us feel good. It means I see the divine in you. It actually means that you are seeing the divine in everybody. If you put it in another way, you can say that you see God's light in everybody. We all originated from one energy called the source. The law of divine oneness. Everything in this universe is made up of energy. The bed you sleep in, the TV you watch, the rocks in your garden, the car you drive, and most importantly, your thoughts. This energy is vibrating in circular patterns. Visualize a Ferris wheel. You start off at the bottom and circle to the top, and then you are back to where you started. You can get off, or you can continue circling in a continuous loop. This is the same as energy. It is circling, and whatever we send out is what we get back. Even though every object or thing is made up of energy, this energy is vibrating at different frequencies for each thing or object. Your positive thoughts, for instance, are vibrating at the highest frequency, while your negative thoughts are vibrating at a lower frequency. Just like Light envelops darkness. Your positive feelings and emotions can eat up your negativity and bad feelings. So always look at the higher vibrations of positive thoughts and feelings. Now we can take this further. If you attach the energy of emotions to your thoughts, it multiplies your energy. This leads to a quicker harvest or manifestation. Think of it as a supercharged Ferris wheel spinning faster and faster. Your emotions, like the same way, are a good indicator of the frequency you are vibrating in your daily life. The law of divine oneness states that we are all connected, we are all one, we are all part of a whole. That means that all of humanity, all of nature, and all of God's creations are one. Together, you can say we are one creation of the entire universe. What this universal law is stating is that you and God, as well as the rest of human race, are part of the same whole, unlike the common belief that you are separate from God and other people. So if this is true, then everything we think, feel, speak of, or do relates to and affects all others. Once we start to understand this, we can start to identify with the good in others, and the more kindness we show to others, the closer we become to God and our higher selves. As our awareness of this law grows, so does our connection and awareness of God. This law can create a greater awakening than anything else we have ever tried to comprehend, and it is important that we as a human race start to comprehend this universal law. Putting this law to work in the real world is the real challenge. That is what I just want to explain to you. The important thing is to remember that we are all connected, and if this is true, then the way we treat others is how we treat ourselves. So instead of simply reacting when someone does something, first think how you would like to be reacted to in that situation. This goes for both good situations and bad. Whether this person is deserving of praise or in your mind the opposite. One thought of this law of divine oneness is the world responds to you the way you respond to the world. Treat yourself well by treating others well. Treat others well by treating yourself well. Everything that exists, seen and unseen, are connected to each other, inseparable from each other to a field of divine oneness. Divine all knowing, the matrix, pure consciousness, or universal mind energy, sometimes also known as the life force or God. Everything is one. Increasing awareness of this law will increase awareness of God and awareness of being connected to everything. It is important for us as a human race to start realizing and understand this law. As we do, we will realize that what we think of each other should only be for the good. As we think of the good in others, they will in turn think of the good in you. It is essential that the thoughts, feelings, and actions be for good. As the saying goes, we reap what we sow. As you gain a fuller understanding of the laws, you will see how they are all related and overlap each other and govern the world we live in. Everything consists of and exists as energy. Your subatomic particles aren't fixed. In fact, particles may be flowing into and out of you now from the sky, the floor. Your best friend can be your worst enemy. In other words, there is no separation. How would you behave if you really knew that you were not separate from life, your friends, colleagues, and every being that has ever existed? So this is just an introduction that the total universe is one, and every living beings or non-living beings all are connected to each other, and whatever we give will surely come back to us in the same form in which you have sent to the other person. It can be living, non-living, birds, nature, anything. It can be anything in the whole universe. Whatever you have sent out will surely come back in the same vibrational frequency. I hope you could understand this law which I explained shortly. Thank you.